Oh my god. What the Rosu Megitsune. And spicy looking video already, so yeah, definitely bring your kids, bring your grandkids with you when you watch this. Let's go. I'll put this in the full screen. I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that. Oh my god, okay. I didn't know I'd be getting Japanese traditional mommy music. Okay. Halftime? God. Wait, listen. Oh my god, Japanese trap. I didn't think I needed that in my life, but now I know I do. Okay. Yeah. Also, I like the little flute on the back. Bro, they pulled out all the instruments. Okay, let's go. I love all these sounds. More of them, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought the halftime trap thing was gonna be for maybe a section or two, like it normally is with Japanese music. No, it's the entire thing. Okay, let's freaking go. I love how the shamisen is just not even doing like that like it normally does. It's just keeping a consistent melody, consistent rhythm, and kind of following what she's doing. Well, shout out to the secondary voice too on the right ear, doing the on the offbeat. Cool. This beat is so hard. You might as well. Key change. And you guys already know what I'm about to say. And there's a lot of No, actually. I was going to say space, but okay. It's actually not that much reverb, but okay. Yeah, not quite. Why is this beat so hard, bro? And the crazy thing about this beat is there's not even like, it's not even that many stuff like playing right now. It's just maybe 2 or 3 main instruments if you're including the drums, and then just a lot of fun auxiliary stuff happening on the side too, with like the oriental like sounds and sound effects and noises, man. It's one of those songs where like every single instrument is so efficient in what they're trying to do that you don't even need that much stuff happening in order for it to really execute the full vision of the song. I love songs like that. I love songs that do the absolute minimal to execute the absolute maximum. It's like small, like big things come from small packages. It's that type of thing. I love that type of writing, bro. It's really smart, and you have to, with this type of like composition, you have to really know. You have to have a lot of musical sense. You have to know exactly what instrument sounds good in which situation. You know what melodies you should be writing for all these instruments, and have it all like flow together seamlessly. Yeah, it's hard to do. It's very hard to do. But this is a freaking banger. Yo, why are my wheel requests low-key slapping, bro? Or low-key, high-key slapping? Why are they all high-key slapping? I didn't know you guys knew ball like this. Okay. Oh my god. Bass? You hear the bass? It does kind of sound like Yusumika a little bit. Hey, I appreciate you for stopping by. See, guys, even though I'm shadow banned, some recommendations do happen every now and then. It's not very many times, but it do be happening sometimes. But hey, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Ooh, the embellishments. Drumming. Well, you see, you look at these drumsticks. Hold on. Look at these drumsticks. You see, like the freaking. You can't really hear it, but there's like the look. It looks like the drumsticks are about to break in half. Look at these. There's like so much wood being chipped out in the middle because he's been hitting this hi-hat for so long. Oh, I love Toe. That band is so good. Yo, drummer is just holding it down. God damn, man, the drummer. Come on. Oh my god. The way just his hand travels from the snare drum to the hi-hat just so seamlessly like that. Hold on, let's go back. Hold on. Oh. Please. Holding that groove down, and it's not an easy groove to play by any means. That is a hard thing to upkeep, and he has to do that the entire way through. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah. Oh my god, I could listen to this music all day. Oh my god. Oh. His hand's going all over the place, but the groove is still so solid. Couldn't be me. Also, I hear the guitars. Don't worry. I hear the guitars. I know I'm not mentioning the guitars very much, but I hear it. Don't worry. I hear it. I'm just focusing on this boy right here. Jesus. Cymbals sound great too. I love how they sound. Bro! Oh my god, no. Oh, the drummer! Oh my god! That's an interesting sounding trumpet, though. Interesting build. Oh. It's not even his section, bro. It's not even his section. He's supposed to be in the back, in the pocket, but he's still doing all this craziness. Look at this. Buddy! I want to know how the keyboardist is torturing the drummer. I'm just hearing some peak music right now. The caliber of this dude's drumming skill is insane. All these like complex drum fills too, and he hasn't diverted from the rhythm 1 second. Yo, the funny thing is, you see that he leaned over is because he couldn't see the notes. He couldn't see the sheet music over his trumpet, so he has to lean over to the side to see what he's playing. Or no, he's just giving the okay for the other person to start the next measure. Okay, it might be that actually. I don't even think you could have sheet music for this. I feel like all of this is just feeling. He does. Drummer is insane. Oh my god, turn up, why don't you? Ah, I see the torture. Okay. I see the torture. I see the torture. Okay, I see it. So this beat is still 4/4 time signature, but the way they're playing, it sounds like an odd time signature. So imagine trying to do a freaking drum solo over this. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I see the torture. Yep. Yeah. Poor guy. What the? Oh my god, they gave him such a crazy foundation to do a drum solo over. You could have just done quarterly notes, like dook, dook, dook. You could have just done that. No, you had to be freaking devious with it. I can't imagine drumming over this. Yeah, look at the drum. He's like... Like, listen, but the fact is, even though like they're trolling him a little bit, they know he can do it. They fully know he's capable of doing this. They're just letting him cook, really. And he's cooking. They're pushing him? Yeah. That's why they're so good. What the you know, if they ever played in America, people would be literally screaming right now. People would be hollering at this. Drummer is losing it. Here's the great thing about what the drummer is losing it, but the rhythm has not deviated a single time. The groove is still like rock solid all throughout, even though he's going crazy. That's God. Like, I can still follow the groove of what he's doing. That's it. Yeah, look at the drummer's face. That's the face of a man who's literally in cloud nine right now. Like, this is like, he's in a euphoric feeling right now. Like, when you're doing a drum solo like this and everything is just working, bro. This dude, yeah, he's like, saying he's locked in is an understatement, to be honest. This dude is freaking in nirvana at the moment. What? Dubstep orchestra is crazy. Skrillex? No, Skrillex would never do this. Sound design is cool. Oh, we got some reverse piano up in here. That's dope. Right cymbal, shout out to you. Piano. Ooh, the bass too. Ugh. This is good stuff, y'all. The wubs. They did not just include a door squeak in there right when the door was opening in the music video. There's no way. Wow. the Undertale is going on with the piano right now. That kick is also like so loud. This percussion. What the? Okay, very pretty. Even though I already know it's gonna go back to crack. There you go. Oh my god. Wait. Nah, the DJ definitely had two different songs be like, let's switch to this one. Let's go back to this one. That's what it feels like to me. This one right here, it felt like we were getting into some soul music a little bit with that drum pattern, like the dragging out drums, like the drums like a little bit behind on beat. You hear that? Yeah. And then, whatever the hell this is. Try playing this on Osu. Try playing that. Tremolo. Those drums sound so loud, man. I love it. Ooh, little pitch bend at the end. Appreciate that. Okay. Music arrangement. Who did this? NEUN. Fitting name, because literally my neurons have just done nothing but fire off when I'm listening to this music. I feel like I took NZT. I feel like I'm on a mind trip right now listening to this song. So yeah, fitting name, very fitting name. I appreciate that. But my two favorite things would definitely be the drums, because I love how punchy it sounds, and I love how different. I'm pretty sure they use different drums for this one. I think for maybe the soul part, like the dragging drums part, I think they maybe used a different drum kit in the program, but definitely a lot of it has just been electronic, very in your ears, very in your face, just punchy, extremely loud. And the piano is definitely my second favorite instrument out of all of these, although for me, I would make it a little bit louder, because not only did it sound very pretty, but it felt like the drums were overpowering the piano just a little bit, because the drums are just extremely loud. So me personally, I would probably lower the drums volume a little bit, raise the piano a little bit. And yeah, again, that's probably just personal taste. Like the mixing overall is just very good. And especially with this girl's singing, really good vocal performance. Yeah, I would not touch anything with her, but piano, raise it up a little bit, drums, lower the volume a little bit. That's honestly only my real critique. Everything else is great. Yeah, this sounds way better. Way better. Really fun, like little double stop space mix here, but they got the freaking happening in the background. Yeah, doing the freaking hi-hat and the piano, still keeping a consistent groove, but everything else just cool. Bell. Wait. You guys heard that little bass right there? Whoop, whoop. That was actually so fire, bro. Oh yeah, this is rhythm game music to a T. I want to play the beat map to this. I don't even play beat maps like that anymore, but I want to play this one. Wow, that's such a cool idea, because you got two separate hi-hats. You got one on the right ear doing the doing some eighth, and then you got like the left ear hi-hat doing some. Cool. I like how loud and pronounced the violins are. Is that a key change? Now this is really cool. Freaking Techno-orchestra. It's not even like Techno-orchestra, because like a lot of it is orchestra, but mainly just the drums. That's the real electronic techno part. So it's like orchestra music, but with techno music, with techno drums. I love the bell. Such a good choice. I gotta listen to this again. It's a fun song. I dig it. Cool. Okay. Usually with music like this, usually there's a bit more elements present from the genres that are being mixed with the orchestra. Like, for example, we listened to like some orchestra metal from an artist similar to this, and a lot of it was just like electric guitars, just and then the freaking double bass on the drums. But here it's really leaning heavily on that orchestra section. It's really leaning heavily on pretty much everything but the drums were orchestra. There's no real synths happening. There was no like synthetic bass happening. There was no like dubstep drop here, like no freaking none of that. So if you just switched out the drums for maybe something a little bit more classical, this would have been a full-on classical song. So I think that's really cool. Yeah, it just goes to show how much of a difference drums make in terms of groove, or pretty much genre. Because like depending on what drum you choose here, like it could be freaking orchestra or it could be techno. Like I think that's a really cool thing here. I definitely got to listen to it again so I can really get into the nuances of all the musical choices here. But I feel like I'd be here for like 30 minutes straight if I tried to analyze each and every part. But regardless though, pretty cool song, cool vocals. I like the string work here and the drums were drumming. Yeah, pretty cool song. Okay, drummer. Why are they in a forest? Okay, I see the appeal. Very dark, grungy, heavy distortion, heavy rough mixes here. Okay, I see the appeal. Never mind, I don't see it. What the hell is happening? Are we listening to the right song? What? What?
My friends still say that money is insane, and I started to think they're right in the claim, but he was unreplaceable. I tried to step away a little at the time, but I couldn't escape, stuck.
Okay, someone tell me why her English is so good. What? She almost sounded fluent in some words.
Unreplaceable. I tried to step away.
I thought it was an American speaking right now.
Escape, stuck in this rhyme. No matter how hard I tried, I rolled back. I went popular.
I like it.
Baby, and now it's breaking my heart, breaking my heart. 君しかいなくて 'cause of you 好きになるほど傷つきなんだもう繰り返し
Yeah, I saw your comment. Don't worry, Fairy Tale. I mean, I love how the drums sound. The mixing is great. I don't know how they mic up their drums, but I guess they mic it up correctly because I love how the toms sound, like very low tone. It's not too high pitched. Yeah, the drums sound great. The cymbals sound great. The hi-hat sounds great. Yeah, I mean, the mixing for the instruments are relatively clean for this type of song. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
That is safe in my arms, safe in my arms. Baby, and now it's breaking my heart, breaking my heart.
That's the drummer, right? No, it's not.
It's time for me to move on.
Smack. Bow. 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 Nice. Yeah. Nice drumming. I like it. Okay, so pretty simplistic song, I must say. I think the charm is just like the groove of it, and being able to switch up. Like you guys notice, like it almost sounded like a different song was playing here. Like I think certain sections of it, there's like all of a sudden the song just turned it very happy. It's a very bipolar song, I must say. Are they pretty new? Forgot the band. Let me see when the song came out. 1 month ago. So I need to check what other stuff have they done. This song is. This song is relatively new, but looks like they've been active for about more than a year. They've been grinding out for more than a year. I appreciate that. Yeah, so it looks like they're still on the come up. Hopefully they get some traction soon. Because I think my favorite part would definitely be the tone changes throughout the song, and also just the mixing of it. Everything sounds clean. Like with this type of music, with like a Link to Zite type composition here, it's bound to happen that like there's gonna be some muddiness in the mix. Like some guitar frequencies are gonna bleed onto other instruments, and it's gonna sound a bit like it's going to sound a bit muddy, but there is a charm to that, depending on the context of the song. Sometimes that type of mix actually works better than if you had a cleaner mix, but more often than not, for me personally, this is just a personal preference. I prefer something to be more cleaner sounding. I prefer all the instruments to be able to be heard individually very easily, and this song was able to do that, despite having some pretty loud instruments, loud guitars, loud drums, loud singing, loud bass. But everything sounds solid. Yeah, studio quality mixing. Yeah. Listen, I know it's a very like niche thing for me to talk about with these music reactions, like talking about the mixing, talk about the mastering, but it's really that important. Like if you've done any sort of song production, or have you ever tried making a song on FL Studio, Logic Pro, like you would know that like even though some melodies you come up with are really nice, when you put everything together, sometimes it often sounds like shit because the mixing is bad. The mixing is just as important in the song composition as the song composition itself. But that's why I keep mentioning it. But a lot of people think I'm just yapping right now, but that's what I personally feel.